Good morning. It's Duo here. Just wanted to make a little video about some of the recent events that have been going on here in the country with all the cop shootings and a bunch of crazy stuff like that. The reason I wanted to make this video is because I'm not an idiot, I'm not ignorant. I know that there's a lot of bad apples out there. There's a lot of bad people, and there's good people. There's bad cops, good cops. I didn't read all of the articles and everything on some of the three topics that I'm going to talk about, but I got the gist and I seen the videos. Okay, so I'm going to talk about it because I've been pulled over a few times. Some of these are pretty similar to my case, where I get pulled over. I carry a weapon, in my car, and I always let the cops know. And maybe I've gotten lucky. Okay, but we've had the Alton Sterling. I'm looking at that one right now. The two cops had approached him and they took him down, and I saw the video. They both had him, and the one cop just whipped out his gun and shot him. I think it was like 6 shots or something. I don't know the circumstances. We don't know what was happening prior to the video. The video only shows one part, but I do know that the guy was on the ground. There was 2 cops on him, and really I didn't feel there was a reason for that guy to get shot. The other guy was, what's his name? Castile? Philando Castile, I believe. He was in his car. This is the one that I kind of relate to. He was in his car with his wife and his daughter, 4 years old. I have a 4-year-old boy myself. And he let the cop know. Allegedly, he let the cop know. I didn't see any video that he said that, but that's what's being said, is that he told the cop he has a weapon and he has a permit. And I guess when he went for it, the cop decided to shoot him. I don't know. I didn't see no video of the cop shooting him. Maybe I didn't look hard enough. I saw the video of the wife streaming the incident on Facebook, and the cop was still pointing at the guy while he was pretty much fucking dying after 4 shots to the chest. That'll floor anybody. Unless you're some Taliban guy all messed up on drugs and shit. But and then we have, of course, the cops that were ambushed in Dallas. Which, if you look at it, if you look at the situation, eventually shit like this was gonna happen. So, it's finally here. I think it's finally at a point where people are having enough and they're starting to retaliate, which is scary because that's kind of how civil wars begin, But anyways, I want to just give some quick pointers on how to deal with police if you ever get pulled over and you have a weapon. I've been pulled over in many different states for, usually I'm speeding. I was in the military for a few years, so I've moved from station to station. I've done some traveling, stuff like that. So I've been pulled over a few times, And the first thing I always do, I have 2 weapons. I have more now, but the one that I usually carry is my 1911 or my Glock. I have the Glock here, simple Glock, 9mm. Okay, no round in the chamber. For all you gun crazies out there. So, I carry my 9mm. I carry a knife as well, but that's common. That's more common. And the first thing I always do when I get pulled over is I tell the cop, sir, just so that let you know, I do have a personal defense weapon in my vehicle. If it's loaded, if there's a round in the chamber, I let them know there is a round in the chamber. You're more than welcome to search my vehicle and take control of the weapon so we can conduct business. And I see a lot of these other videos of people not wanting to let the cop in, giving the cop a hard time. And I get it. I get it. I get the fact that without, probable cause or whatever, they can't just come into your car and search you without some kind of proof or reasonable doubt. But if you're a good Samaritan, if you're a good citizen, if you're a good person, you got nothing to hide, why not just give the cop what he needs to do his business so that you can carry on with your business? And I guarantee you, most of the times when I've been pulled over, the cop lets me go. And I'm black. Okay, I'm black. I got the curly hair. All right, I'm black. So if you're a good Samaritan, if you're a good citizen, you get pulled over for busted tail. I got pulled over last Friday, on my way home from work. I work the graveyard, right? So I'm coming home. I get pulled over. And I live in a small town. It's a pretty peaceful town here. I live in Texas. Small, peaceful town. So I'm not going to pretend like, I'm ignorant to the fact that there's a lot of these cities in the country that are rough. And the cops have to kind of walk around with their head on a swivel. But I've always been pulled over in different countries by white cops, black cops, Mexican cops, different kinds of cops. And I always tell them, sir, I have a personal defense weapon in my car. You're more than welcome to come into my vehicle and take control of the weapon to make you feel better while we conduct business. And I guarantee you, the cop always asks me, where's the weapon? And where is it in relation to your license? And if they're together, then just hang out. And the cop always goes to his car and runs my shit through his computer. You see what I'm saying? Or he comes back and he tells me, yes, sir, if you can please step out of the vehicle and let me know exactly where it is. And I step out and I tell him, where you want me to stand, sir? And most of the time they tell me just to go by the squad car, or this last time they told me just to hang out, just to chill. You see what I'm saying? And the cop was cool. So he came, he went into the truck, my truck, and I told him it's under the seat, took out, unloaded it, took the round out of the chamber, kept the rounds while we conducted business. It turned out I just had a busted tail light. And that was it. He let me go, he ran my stuff, everything cleared out, he let me go. Okay? And after that, he gave me back my weapon, or he gave me back the rounds and the magazine, and said, have a good day. And that was it. That's usually how it always goes down. If they even tell me to get out of the car, which they didn't. You see what I'm saying? So, in closing, I guess, just try to be as courteous and respectful as you can. If you're a good Samaritan, if you got nothing to hide, even if you have a fucking beer in the car, even if you do have something, right? You know you're going to get busted or you're going to get shot. Let the cop know what's going on. Let the cop know. Now, if you guys think I'm ignorant, alright, but I'm just telling you, I've been alive for 30 years already, and I've been pulled over and it works out for me. Alright, sorry, my kid woke up. I gotta go make breakfast. But anyways, yeah, y'all can talk all the shit you want, but I've been around a little bit, and I've been pulled over. Okay, and that's always what I do. And I guarantee, I can promise you, I've never had an altercation where, because I had a gun, it went worse for me. Matter of fact, I would even argue that because of the fact that I came clean, I told the cop everything. I've even told the cop when I've been drinking. And this was in North Carolina. I've been pulled over by some white, clearly skinhead KKK motherfucking cops, and I'll tell them straight out, yes sir, I had a beer or two 3 or 4 hours ago with a friend. I just came from a cookout, and I do have a weapon. Just want to let you know, again, if you want to come into my vehicle and take control of the weapon, you're more than welcome to. I have nothing to hide. And they'll kind of reel it over their heads and be like, you know what, this guy came clean. This guy, and again, I don't drink and drive. I don't drink all crazy and then get behind the wheel of my truck. I have kids. I have 5 kids. So I if I do drink, I drink a little bit, and I do drive. I'm not gonna lie. I'll have 1 or 2 beers and then I'll drive, whatever. But I let the cop know. You see what I'm saying? And I let him know that at every point in time, he's in control, and you gotta respect that control. And I've been let go. Usually I get a ticket because my insurance was expired or something, or my tail light went out, or some trivial thing like that. But if you're a good Samaritan, Just give the cop what he needs to conduct his business, and you'll be fine. Because it's worked out for me. The other part of this is, don't dress like a fucking thug if you're going to be carrying a weapon. This guy, I'm not trying to say, hey, look, it sucks that he died, especially in front of his wife and his kid. That does suck. But from the videos that I saw, the guy was dressed up all thug. If you're going to carry a weapon, don't dress thug, man. Dress, semi-professional. Dress casual professional. Put on some nice, button-up shirt or something. Dress professional. You can walk around with a concealed carry or an open carry, and if you look professional, no one's going to say shit to you. No one's going to say anything to you because you look professional. I don't care if you're from Southside Chicago or the Bronx or where the fuck you're from. If you're going to have a concealed carry permit like this guy had, don't dress thug. Come on, man. Cops are trained to stereotype. I know, because in the military, we're trained to stereotype too. You have a gun, we're going to cap you. Because I'm going to come home at the end of the day. So, let the cop know if you have a weapon. Let him know. Give him the freedom to search your vehicle. If you're a good citizen. If you haven't done anything wrong. I got a couple, I got a couple speeding tickets here and there. But if you're not a criminal, if you haven't been associated in a criminal element, give the cop, his room to work. I guarantee you it's going to go easier for you. I guarantee you. And always make sure you let him know that you have a weapon. And let him know where it is, and that he is more than welcome to take control of the weapon to make him feel better about conducting business. Okay? And you're going to be alright. Because it works for me. That's all I'm saying. And don't dress thug if you're going to be walking around with a gat. Do not dress thug. Okay? Just don't. That's my 2 cents. Comment, subscribe, let me know your thoughts. All the haters, you're all welcome to. Please hate. Tell me everything, Because I'm not going to pretend like I know it all. I'm just saying what works for me, and it works. So you guys have a good one.